This is Scott Becker with the Becker Business Podcast. Today's discussion, and we try each day to bring you some market insights, some business information, and typically an interview from a leader in the business world. Today's discussion is startups and fire starters. So I was having this discussion earlier today with a colleague who works at a venture capital funded startup. And that colleague was remarking on the incredible work ethic and drive of that startup founder and sort of the hours that person's putting in, the ability of that person to connect dots, the drive that that person has, and the ability to, quite frankly, put together a team to move this company forward. And it made me rethink again this concept that every startup or even every company that is an entrepreneur, somebody that really drives a new service offering or a new area within a company, every company, every startup needs a certain amount of people that we think of as fire starters, people that could really move things, as said famously by Peter Thiel, that can move things from 0 to 1 to get something off the ground. And I don't know how you dialogue this exactly, how you analyze it exactly, but typically getting something started often takes 10x the energy of someone who's just moving a business along and taking care of the business. And at the end of the day, even in the caretaking spot of the business, the management of the business, sooner or later, you also need fire starters and people with incredible drive to move things forward. I just think it's impossible to do so without it, but sooner you need some of that. But as I look at this and remark on the startup and somebody really starting a successful startup, the amount of energy in that fire starter has to be remarkable, and talent and drive to make it go. Just again, today's podcast is really dedicated to those fire starters, those drivers, those people that make it happen, those entrepreneurs. God bless you all. If you get a chance, thank you for listening to the Becker Business Podcast. I'll give you two more things. First, if you're the first person to text Scott Becker, 773-766-5322, we will send you a $50 Amazon gift certificate. So that's number one. Second is, please use that gift certificate. Go to Amazon and buy a copy of our book, Building Great Businesses. Pre-order it. Create momentum, overcome setbacks, and scale with confidence. Thank you for listening to the Becker Business and the Becker Private Equity Podcast. We'll be back with you tomorrow with more episodes. Thank you for listening.